Oh, Rio Grande. That was an interesting, like, traveling down there was quite the process. So I was in Comodoro. We left later in the evening and took a night bus all the way down there. Um, some missionaries would take, like, things to be able to sleep because it's sometimes harder to sleep in the bus that's moving. I sort of got used to it and it was fine. But so we traveled, I think it took us 10 hours just to get down to Rio Gallegos. And there we switched, we had to wait a while and then we switched over in a bus to then go, and we passed through like the border of Argentina and Chile and had to get out, and then you go through the whole process of going, like you're going to another country. Then you get back on the bus and you go to this big barge that like can fit massive semis in it, and you go across the Strait of Magellan, and you're still technically in Chile, and then you get back on the bus and travel through, and then you go back into Argentina. So that whole part took like 6 hours, and then we finally made it into Rio Grande. It is a great area. A lot of people down, like I said before, work in factories and so don't have as much of a social structure there of people that have worked there for a really long time. So they love when they can be integrated into like the community of the church there, because people are just sort of living there by themselves. It is there are a lot of, at least in my area there are a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses and people that were very strong followers of the faith of Jehovah's Witnesses. Very, very windy. I really, really loved that area because the members were so willing to work with us, and it just seemed like there were people that were really, really willing to hear support, like the recent converts. They need the support and need the fellowshipping, even if they seem like they understand what's going on. They need the support, and from helping them, we were able to actually go and visit other non-member, or get more references to be able to go and visit people to teach. We visited some less actives there, and that's where we actually got one of like our golden investigators. And she was just living with a less active and decided to let us in and come and talk to her and share about the gospel, obviously. And she was really, really open, whereas her less active husband was not. But because she became so interested in the gospel and dragged him along to church and to be involved in other things, he decided to become more involved. So, the people there be willing to work with everyone. So